Hello, everyone. I'm Paul, and welcome to your Legion CES 2016, and we're here in the DeepCool suite. Of course, this is the Tri-Stellar. We showed you this last year. This is actually a water-cooled version of it. It's very nice, but DeepCool has something that they're coming out with this year. It's called the Genome. It's a case which also includes a water cooling setup, an all-in-one setup, so you could actually cool your CPU. Let's go ahead and take a look at this inexpensive case as a solution for someone who really doesn't want to get too involved in water cooling and buying all the compression fittings and all the radiators for their own system. This is called the Genome. What you have here, as you can see, 360 fan radiator, and there's three different colors. You have red, blue, and green. So you have your choice of color based on the color of the case. At this time, the white case will have the blue, and then the black will have the green and the red. So basically what you're doing is you're water cooling the case without having to worry about purchasing out and going out on your own and picking up the components. So Rich, if you come over on this side, go ahead and take a look at the inside of the case so we could actually see what's going on here. So as I said, I mean, the water cooling system is literally for the CPU only. It's not going to cool anything else. It's not a CLC. This is a simple all-in-one that is going to just do what it's made for. So you can't refill the water in it. You can't take it apart. Can't do anything like that. So basically, you want to cool your system. You want to have a nice looking case with some lights on it, etc. Also, if you like a vertical layout for your GeForce GTX card, they do have the PCI bracket, which is an extra $15. It does not come with it. So this is a fairly nice looking case, as I said. I'm going to go ahead and take off the back panel here, so maybe you could actually get up underneath, so you could see that, Rich. You could see the three fans going. So this case comes with everything that you see. Of course, no, not the motherboard, but the case and the cooling system comes with it. And it's at decent price, $249. So we'll go from here over to the section where they have their smaller AIOs, and of course, DeepCool is known for their water cooling systems. And if we look on this couch here, we have a new series called the Captain series. This is the Captain 240 in white, and of course, this is a 120 in white. DeepCool is now at least putting some, they're putting a little bit of light so you could actually see some fluid going through. You can actually see it's working. That's something that, it's just a little added aesthetic to make your case look a little bit better than just having that regular pump up on top of your CPU block with maybe just a little light. And then if we come over to the left, we have the red version of the Captain series. And you're going to notice a difference here. This version actually only has 2 screws. So these are compression screws. That's all you're going to need to mount. So they made mounting a little bit easier. As you can see, the white version, you got 4 screws. I'll tip this over. So this is 4 screw setup. And of course, now we're going to a 2 screw setup with compression. And last but not least, our last case that we're going to be looking at is actually for the mainstreamer. This one happens to be in white. It's a $70 case. And they put a lot of nice little intricate innovations in it. You've got a fan controller up on the top, USB 3.0. And of course, you have your LEDs for your reset and your power. The front opens up, and as you can see, this one still has room for a couple optical drives and even a 3.5. And then if you put a fan or a cooling system up in the front, it can accommodate a 240. But feeling it, it's actually the paint job on this case is actually really nice. The case is actually, for even this one that was just launched, and this is probably one of the prototypes because of course, you know, they just launched these. You could see that the lines on it are pretty square. They're pretty even. There's really not much of a gap at all. So it's a fairly solid build. And if you look inside, you're going to have room for two SSDs, and of course up on the top, again, a little bit more room. And the other good thing that I like about this case, for an inexpensive case, you have a cover for your power supply. Well, everyone, I want to say thank you to everyone from DeepCool for showing us their suite this year, and see you the next time. Stay thirsty, my friends. Bye-bye.